Hi guys, it's Carissa. Today I filmed my makeup look for you because it's just a quick kind of everyday look that I do, and I'm going to show you the products that I use. And this is one of those days where I kind of have to work at home, but I have to go run some errands also, and then I'm going to just be like painting and doing stuff in this room later today. So I just want to look nice and fresh, but I don't want to do too much to my face because I'm going to be home most of the day, and my cats don't care what my makeup looks like. Alright, I've already moisturized my face. I'm going to use this L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. And I just draw this right on my face where I have a lot of redness. Basically there. Actually, I get a little bit right there too. I'm just using a foundation brush to buff that out. This just provides a little bit of extra coverage where my skin gets super red under my makeup during the day. Today I don't have a ton of plans. I'm just doing a really light makeup look because I have to work, and I think I'm going to paint in this room a little bit more. The closet isn't done. I'm just kind of distributing the extra stuff that's on the brush right now on the rest of my face. And now I'm going to take this Tarte foundation. It is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation, and this is the Fair Light Neutral. It's for yellow and pink undertones. It has like a net because it's a loose mineral foundation, but I just use this really short kabuki brush that's also from Tarte to press in and access the foundation. And I just kind of distribute it this way. This might be the most beautiful and least messy mineral foundation I've ever used because, look, it's not that I don't love the loose mineral foundations. They do look really nice, but they get everywhere. They just coat, there's just this film of flesh-colored powder all over all my stuff, and I just don't like that. And this can be pretty buildable. What's this on my face? This is pretty buildable, but I'm just doing a light layer over my face today. Let me just throw that anywhere. Alright. Now I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer in Original Chocolate, and I'm going to just cut in a little bit of contouring on the tops of my cheeks. I feel like I can't not do this step anymore. I feel like I look like I've gained 10 pounds every time I try to skip it. And then I take a big brush like this. This is an EcoTools brush, and I just blend that out. Ooh, I can taste the chocolate. Because I don't usually talk while I'm doing this, so. And I'm putting some under my ears and my jawline. Now, right above that, I know I use this blush all the time, but it's my favorite. It's the Frat Boy blush by The Balm, and a Japanesque face brush, and I kind of pounce that on above where I did the contouring. I get a lot of redness in here, so I like to kind of put a lot of blush back here. It kind of distracts from, instead of just caking stuff onto this, this kind of looks like just a glow that blends into that instead of just caking makeup on over that to try and cover it up. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Translucent Pearl Highlight, and I have an e.l.f. blush brush for that I cut the top off of. I rounded it out. And I load that on pretty heavy on the top of the blush. So it's kind of like Neapolitan ice cream. It's like vanilla, strawberry, chocolate. Actual chocolate too, that's kind of funny. And that's usually my basic face routine for any given day. It's like the minimum of what I can put on and feel like I can get away with. Alright, so now I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up and over. And I'm going to put this Benefit Eye Bright on underneath. And right on the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm going to take an eyeshadow blending brush. This is a little Eco Tools one, and I'm going to just blend that out. And this is the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony. This is my favorite eyebrow color right now. And I use a Japanese eyeliner brush because it's a lot thinner and more precise and flexible than the eyebrow brushes. And I just very lightly outline my eyebrow. And I concentrate most of the color into the end here. Then I do that on the other side. And I have a little, I had milia right here, which is like a hard ball of skin and oil under my skin. It's disgusting. But that's a spot that always fills back in, and I don't want to irritate it more by putting makeup over it. Plus my bangs are probably going to cover it most of the day. So if you're wondering why I'm not concealing that blemish. Next I take, this is my Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is all I use this for. If I have a lot of makeup on, I just I like enhance my little birthmark here because I like that to show. And then I take the, because I don't use this for my eyebrows anymore. And then I like this spoolie for blending out the Dip Brow product because it's small and fine compared to like the one that I brush through my eyebrows with. And it gets the job done perfectly, in my opinion. Now, because my eyebrows are not exactly the right tone for my hair color, I take this NYX gel eyeliner in Cobalt Blue, and I just wipe my brush off and run it into the top of that just to apply on the edges here. It creates kind of a slight ombre effect, and it makes my hair color kind of match in with my eyebrows. And I know that probably sounds crazy. You're like, Carissa, this is not the Hunger Games. You shouldn't have blue eyebrows. But honestly, it goes really nicely with my hair. If I already have blue hair, how weird is blue eyebrows? And I've done this in the last few videos that I've posted, and I bet you didn't even notice. Because it just kind of makes the tone of my eyebrows look correct. So that is a little trick I've been doing lately. And usually I don't have to blend that much, but today, just because of the placement of it, I need to. Sometimes I have to do a couple little swipes here. And then to lock those in to the right shape, I use this Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara, and I just run that over my eyebrows to seal them into place. Also, I have some like crumbs here from something. It's weird. Maybe my brush is too dirty. My brushes are dirty, sorry. Also, I'm wearing an inside-out t-shirt that I'm going to paint in later, so glamorous. Now I'm going to take this Maybelline concealer. I don't even know what it's called because all of the words have worn off of it, but it's in the color Ivory, and I love this. I hope they still sell it. It's like the best concealer that I've used in a long time. And I'm just running that under my eyes and blending it out with a fluffy eyeshadow brush from Eco Tools. This is one that came in a kit, just like the last one that I used to blend out the eyebrow pencil. And this is a step that I sometimes try to skip, and I'm like, oh, you don't need to do that. But I feel like I do look a lot better, more awake and more alert when I've done it. I think I'm going to do a kind of a soft look, very blended, nothing too detailed. I'm going to use a NARS Duo. This is Bellissima. I'm going to take the darker color here and start brushing that into the corners of my eye. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and using downward strokes, I'm going to sweep that into the lid like that. This is a nice cool tone brown. And then I'm going to take the other color in the duo and using a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to, this color isn't great actually. It's kind of silvery and it is not super rich in finish, but then I'm going to take that color and just press it onto the front of my eyelid here. Yeah, see, that is just such a bummer the way that that finishes. I am not a fan. Alright, Naked Basics palette to the rescue. I'm going to go in for the color Venus, this front color here, and I'm just going to go over that again because that is not giving me the effect that I want. There we go. That's better. I want a little bit more contrast. Or, you know, the eyeshadow that I put on, I want it to show up. So, then I'm going to take that fluffy brush again and just soften the edges of that. Now I'm going to use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And I'm going to just line my eyes. You see what I just did? I never ever do that. I just did it because I'm filming for you guys. I did that kind of rough and messy so I could just take a black eyeshadow. I'm just going to use the Naked Basics because it's here. And then I'm going to press that over it so that it has that soft look that I was going for. But the blackness and the staying power of the Stila liner is going to help this really hold its color. And now it's time for mascara. Now, I know I always talk about my favorite L'Oreal mascara, but this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I just want you to watch this transformation, okay? I didn't curl my eyelashes or anything. It's kind of old and gloopy, and I've got mascara all over my tube. Don't judge, okay? Ready? Look at this stuff. This might be the first time I've ever used a higher-end mascara and decided that I love it enough to buy it again. And now I'm going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in Peaches and Cream. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. You know I couldn't resist giving myself a grass beard.